So yes, if you haven't noticed, maybe because the lighting is bad, but I have this little thing on my face. I've been telling people I got in a fight, and they're actually believing me, which is the weird part because, like, have you seen me? I'm like 7 years old and I'm obsessed with One Direction. Honestly, if we're gonna fight, it'll probably be over Harry Styles, but I mean, really, people believe that I got in a fight. Not that I wouldn't get in a fight, because if you come after me, oh girl, you got another thing coming. It's actually from my cheer practice. We were learning our new pyramid or whatever, and it just happened where I got like in the face with the body, and it just like her like hip or whatever, just like my whole entire face. And yeah, and now there's like this little like, I'm just kind of like missing layers of skin right there, and I'm missing like 27 eyelashes because I went like that, and oh, there they all went. But yeah, so that's that. What's up guys, it's Koi, and welcome back to another week on TIC. I hope you guys all enjoyed last week's theme and had fun with our little 5-sauce story, adventure, concert, failure, whatever. But this week's theme on TIC is Pet Peeve Week, and I lightweight think this theme is perfect for me because all of my pet peeves can be like broken down into like really like 2 simple things. The first one is people, and the second one is breathing. There you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next week. Bye! So I'm going to be telling you guys 10 of my pet peeves, and I hope you guys find these relatable or can laugh as I go through this daily struggle of trying to deal with these. But yeah, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get started. So my first pet peeve is punctuation, and I know this may seem like really weird, I guess, considering I am 16 years old and I should probably know how to use punctuation. It's not that I don't know how to use punctuation, it's just that I choose not to use punctuation. Like, I hate using periods. Commas are alright, but like, I feel like if I'm to use question marks, it's either no question marks or it's like 27 question marks, just, you know, to get my point across. And it's like the same with like exclamation points. Like, I can never just use 1 exclamation point. Like, I have to use like 5 to know that I'm being really sarcastic. Like, if you follow me on Twitter at @C_Courtney with 2 Y's, I never have any punctuation in my tweets because I feel like periods are way too serious, and I just don't need that kind of like So my second pet peeve kind of goes along with my first pet peeve with punctuation. My second pet peeve is capital letters. I don't like capital letters. My tweets have 0 capital letters in there. The only capital letters I use is when I'm talking in all caps. Jordan's taking stuff with behind the camera.
I'm sorry, I can't help it, okay?
But I hate capital letters. I don't know, I just don't like it. Like, I don't even capitalize my eyes. Like, I cannot capitalize my eyes. It gives me anxiety. My third pet peeve is another like texting, tweeting, whatever related thing. I hate ellipses, and if you don't know what ellipses are, it's like the ... thing. Kelsey always likes to use them, and I hate it. Jordan and Jessica sometimes do it too. I never do it. I hate it. Whenever people do it, I want to block them on iOS 8. I hate it so... I just don't get it. Like, what's the point? Like, finish your thought. Like, I'd rather have you put a period than a ... It's like, oh my god, ... I know, right? I know. I hate it. I hate it. My fourth pet peeve is not being able to drive. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm 16 or whatever. And I don't know why, but I was in no apparent rush to get my permit or my license or anything. And I do have my permit now. I've had it for like, I don't even know, like 30 days. I'm just kidding. I've had it for like 2 weeks maybe. And now that I have it, I cannot wait to get my license because I hate having to drive with my parents. Because now that I know how to drive and I have my permit, and I already have a car, like it's not my car, it's obviously my parents' car. But like when I start driving, I will have a car. And I'm just like, why didn't I start doing my driver's ed when I was 15? My fifth pet peeve is probably something you dog people can relate to. It's when I let my dog in my room because obviously she loves me and wants to spend time with me, right? I mean, who wouldn't? Everyone. I hate myself. But it's like if you let your dog in your room and then you like go back to lay down in bed or you're like on your phone or whatever, and then your dog tries to get out of your room and they're like being super obnoxious like at the door, and you have to like get up and let them out after you've laid down in bed. I can't do it. I let you beast into my lair, my sanctuary, to, you know, spend time with me, and then you're just gonna be here for 2 minutes and leave? No, I'm not here. No. That's why my dog isn't allowed in my room anymore, and when she is, I'm just like... So my sixth pet peeve is probably, I don't know, it's something I'm over kind of now. It's like when like you're super like underground band, the 1975, 5 Seconds of Summer, the Vamps, become really mainstream, and then you have all of these little crusty little 7-year-olds being like, oh my god, Brad Simpson, oh my god, Maddie Healy, oh my god, and I'm just like, really? So that's something I hate. It lightweight happened with One Direction, not as much as it has happened with 5 Seconds of Summer in the 1975, but I mean, it's not like I don't want them to be successful, but I mean, they're mine. They're literally mine. Like, step back unless you want these fans. Like, my 7th pet peeve is when you are coming home from school, prison, hell, whatever you like to call it, and you're trying to like make your way downtown in the kitchen and get some food, and you're like, oh shoot, is that some Capri Sun up in here? And you like reach the Capri Sun and the box is empty. I want to take the box and I want to throw it. And my 8th pet peeve is when you're asking your parents, you're like, oh hey, can I go do this or can I go hang out with whatever? And so you're asking your mom, and your mom's like, oh, I don't know, go ask your dad. So then you go ask your dad, and your dad's like, oh, go ask your mom. Well, if I knew you were going to say that, I wouldn't have asked and I would have just gone. If you're going to play the, oh, ask the other parent. No, you tell me so then I don't have to ask them and avoid talking to people as much as possible. That's my goal in life. If you just give me the yes or no. No is still a yes, but I mean you can try. So my 9th pet peeve is school. In my junior in high school, and I've hated all 11 years of school, to be honest. It has been the worst experience of my life. I'm just kidding, that's probably an exaggeration. But I don't enjoy getting up early. I don't enjoy having to sit in a classroom full of people I hate. I don't enjoy having to learn from a teacher I hate. I don't enjoy having my phone taken away in class because I can't stand being around people I hate, so I try to close them out. And then that privilege, not a privilege, but I mean the only thing that's keeping me sane and from pulling a Tate in season 1 of American Horror Story is my phone, and you're gonna take it away from me? No. I will come after you and I will murder your family. I'm just kidding, that's an exaggeration. I don't enjoy school. I get like, high school is supposed to be the best years of your life. Okay, I'm 3 years in and it's... Where'd I know? Like... Where's like... It's not like the movies, I tell you that. High school is not like the movies. Well, I guess it is. Not really. And my 10th pet peeve is something that, it doesn't necessarily happen a lot to me, but when it does happen to me, I literally want to crawl in a hole and die. It's when like, maybe like, when I'm like hardcore like stalking someone and I'm like 3 weeks deep in their tweets and I accidentally favorite a tweet. And there's honestly, after that, there's no going back. Because you know they got the notification, so there's no point in unliking or unfavoriting, because it's over. And you honestly, you're going to have to go to school the next day and look them in the eye and pretend that you have no idea what they're talking about. And honestly, you're going to be dead inside, and they're going to be like, but you just have to find someone else to lurk on. Because you should probably unfollow them and don't even look at me, just... So guys, those are my 10 pet peeves. I hope you found these funny or relatable, and yeah, if you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. We post videos Tuesday through Friday every single week. Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, they're in the description below. Bye!